Whether you're a chef or a cook, if cooking really means something to you, let me tell you a secret. The most important part of any cooking is you. And the most important part of you is your knife. And that's why I say it's very important to have a great relationship with your knife if you want to have a great relationship with food. Let me make that relationship great for you. Let me break down the knife for you. So, any knife will always have 4 major parts to it: the tip, the spine, the blade, and the handle. Let's start with the tip. The tip is the most important and the most underrated part of a knife. It gives you access to areas where otherwise you cannot reach. Hence, the tip needs to be sharp and a tip needs to provide you control. The back of the blade is also known as the spine. For a good spine, you need flexibility, but it shouldn't be too flexible or you'll end up cutting your hand. And it definitely cannot be a stiff spine. Talking about the blade or the edge, as we call it, the most important part to look at on the edge is even sharpening, to say the least. It should look like it's evenly beveled and sharpened all across. If you look at the blade from one end to another, it needs to look the same thickness with the same gradient. The handle, it shouldn't be too sticky and it shouldn't be too slippery. And it should definitely have these finger guards. These are on your knife so that whenever you're cooking, the finger doesn't really slip and come below the blade. Now let's talk in detail about the 3 most essential blades that you will need to know about. Now let's start with this beautiful 15 centimeter blade. Great grip, great balance. The beauty of this knife is the straight edge blade. For all detail oriented work, especially for peeling fruits, imagine having to peel a papaya with a small knife or a pineapple or a watermelon with a small knife. For all peeling, coring, detail oriented work, this is a beautiful knife. And remember, when you find the balance on a knife, that's where you have to grip it from. Next in line is a 17 centimeter blade with a fluted edge. This shape is called a Santoku shape, which in Japanese means 3 virtues. So this knife serves the purpose of a knife, a cleaver, and a chopper. Now when you look at the blade, you can see the fluted edge. This fluted edge prevents sticking. It prevents friction, especially when you're cutting delicate things that stick to your knife, like papaya, like cheese, like jackfruit. The other most important part of this knife, other than the balance, is the weight that it carries. So the balance and the weight of this knife allows you to use this for many purposes. You can use this for meats, for cheese, for veggies, for fruits. Anytime you're confused, this is the blade to go to. Clean cut, minimum wastage. This is my favorite blade. And the third blade is the 19 centimeter carving blade. And it's called carving blade for a reason, because large cuts of meat, large fruits, if you want to cut effortlessly with absolute precision, this is the blade. And you know what? The reason I like it so much is that it gives balance and it gives perfect control from the base to the tip. So there you go. These are the 3 essential knives that you need to have in your kitchen. And like I always say, knife in life is about control, balance, and precision.